Hello, my name is Tina Collier. I will be creating an activity for lower level readers in the 5th grade classroom. I'll be using a glass slipper gold sandal, a Worldwide Cinderella by Paul Fleischman. Lower level readers need more scaffolding and support than medium and high level readers. Because of this, it's important to use a variety of learning styles during the lesson. For this activity, I have addressed the standard LAFS.5.RL.1.2. That's determine a theme of a story, drama, or poem from details in the text and summarize the text. To begin, I would do a read aloud with the class. We would talk about what a theme is at the beginning, which means main idea, before even reading the book. While we're reading the book, we will talk about important concepts that stand out to students. And then afterwards, we're going to ask, what do you think the main idea of the story is? Once I feel comfortable that the students kind of understand what the underlying theme of the story is, I'm going to ask them to get into groups of 2 to 4. Each one of the groups is going to get an 8-section empty comic strip. And I'm going to ask them to rewrite the story using contemporary or current details, like using personal experiences, and create the exact story out of those 8 sections that we just read. I want them to use like details from our current modern era. So instead of having a glass slipper, they would use something like a Gucci shoe. The reason I'm doing this is because I want them to think about the main idea and how it can be different in a different type of story, or how it can be the same, seeing as this entire book is using multiple versions of the same story that'll have the underlying theme. I want them to be able to transfer that into this activity. The students can work in those groups of 2 to 4. Then they need to follow the progression of the plot as well. So the great thing about this is that they're going to be using life experiences, cultural knowledge, and language, which is really important because we want them to be engaged in the lesson. We want them to feel like they are, understanding it from their point of view. The rubric I created is a 4-part rubric. They're based on theme, of course theme, organization of the actual comic strip, creativity, and characters and dialogue. Students get up to 3 points for each, and at the end we're going to multiply it by 5, so whatever the score is out of 60. Thank you for joining me in this discussion.